Thanks for staying with us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Corrine Winter in for Lou Parker. We're following breaking news in Glendale. 3 workers are stuck after a collapse at a construction site.
Let's get right up to Rich Prickett. He's overhead in Sky 5 with the latest. Rich?
Hi, Glenn and Corrine. Yeah, you're seeing 3 guys that are stuck in a lift. By our guesstimate, we're looking at about 40 feet up in the air. It would appear that they were trying to clear these roof truss from a commercial building that's in the process of being demolished here. Now, Glendale Fire and Pasadena Fire are here on scene assessing how they're going to get these guys out from the lift, but the disadvantage is that the walls are so high that they can't get these aerial ladders over the walls to bring in the litter basket, so they are thinking about bringing in a helicopter to perform a hoist rescue. It appears that they're going to be okay. We have seen them moving around. We saw one other construction worker that was transported, appeared to be in stable condition here. This all happened about an hour ago on the 1200 block of Glendale Ave, where 3 people are stuck in a lift here after a roof collapse at a construction site. That's the latest from Open Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
All right, thank you, Rich. Now at noon, terror hits downtown Atlanta as a gunman opens fire inside a medical building. Moments ago, Atlanta police identified the suspect as Dion Patterson and released his photo. Shots were first reported around 12:30 p.m. local time. At least one person was killed by gunfire after Patterson allegedly became enraged while visiting a medical center with his mother. 4 others were transported to a trauma center for treatment. People near the shooting have been asked to shelter in place. We will bring you more details as they come in.
Here at home, writers are walking the picket lines for a second day in their strike against major studios.
Yeah, the union says both sides are not even close to a deal. KTLA 5's Lauren Lister live now in the Fairfax district with more on the writers' strike. Lauren.
Yeah, so for viewers, some of the first indications they're seeing are the reruns that most late-night talk shows ran last night, with more than 11,000 TV and movie writers on strike, like some of those you see behind me at this picket line. Writers trading the pen, so to speak, for these picket signs. They are walking here on Beverly Boulevard outside of the CBS studios. This is one of a number of demonstrations going on today. Take a look at some of the others that we have gotten video of going on in the last several hours. They are picketing from Amazon to Disney to Fox, Paramount, Sony, Universal, and Netflix. The union at an impasse with Hollywood studios over a host of labor issues, notably residuals for streaming content, staffing levels in writing rooms, and also the use of artificial intelligence. They don't want AI writing or rewriting scripts. A writer on Star Trek Strange New Worlds who is out here on the picket line I am reporting from, he talked about the impact of streaming.
Since the studios and companies started airing all of their shows on streaming, they found loopholes in which to cut writers out of the writing process and pay us less and diminish our presence. And it's gotten to the point where we're practically gig workers, just stringing job to job together, and we can barely make our year. This hits us especially hard on streaming shows, especially on shows like my show.
He works on a show that streams on Paramount Plus. Now, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers Association, they represent the Hollywood studios in all of this. Today, they tell me they don't have a comment or interview availability. They last issued a statement on Monday night where they said that they presented a comprehensive package proposal to the Guild that included what they call generous increases in compensation for writers, as well as improvements in streaming residuals. Also indicating that they are prepared to improve that offer, but saying they were unwilling to do so because of the magnitude, they said, of the other proposals still on the table that the Guild continues to insist upon. Primary sticking points for them, they say, are mandatory staffing and duration of employment. Guild proposals that they say would require a company to staff a show with a certain number of writers for a specified time, whether needed or not. Now, we spoke to a WJ West negotiator about why they feel their demands are so important. Listen.
Writers often work one job a year. That's not the whole year, and they may not work every year, and they of course spend many years trying to get into the business, and so that is always why when they make it, the jobs have to be good, the residuals have to help sustain them, and that has been to the benefit of the industry.